college basketball for Tuesday. We go back to the Big 12. Actually, both my plays today are coming out of the Big 12. I really like that conference this year. How can you not? There's a lot of really good teams in it. And we're going to talk about Iowa State visiting Baylor. I'm going to back the Cyclones here, plus the 2 set by odds makers. The line actually dropped just a little bit in favor of Iowa State. It went from about 2.5 to 2. And I like them in this spot. Good revenge for them. They're a better team than Baylor. Baylor's been struggling. Kind of a bounce back game for the Bears, considering they just lost, horribly at home to Texas Tech by 18 points. So you think they would bounce back today, but Iowa State is loaded. They've had a lot of tough losses this year. One of them to Baylor earlier in the season. So good revenge spot for the Cyclones. I like for them to get it done tonight. I'm going to go ahead and grab the 2 points. Going to be a really fun game, but in the end, I think Iowa State comes out on top. I'll take the 2 points, though. Should go at least down to the wire. Cyclones on the year, they're averaging 82.3 points per game, shooting 50.2% for the field, and allowing 73.8 points per game on 43.3% shooting from the field. Now, they've had some really tough losses this season, but they're talented. They got some really good scorers. Offensively, they're one of the best in the country. They rank in the top 5 in like offensive efficiency, 2-point shooting percentage, overall shooting percentage. They're a very efficient scoring team. They push tempo, and defensively, although they're not great, mostly I think it's because the tempo they allow. Percentages are decent, and they're much better on the defensive side than Baylor. The Bears on this season, they've been really touch and go. Recently, though, in their last few home games, they have not played well. Again, another reason I like the Cyclones. Baylor on the season, they're averaging 77 points per game while shooting 46.3% from the field and allowing 69.3 points per game on 44.8% shooting from the field. They don't push tempo as much as they have in years past, but what really bothers me about this team is how poor they are on the defensive end, whether they travel or at home. Percentage-wise, they're one of the worst in the Big 12, and they're actually one of the worst in the country. They're ranking the bottom third in most defensive categories. They do rebound the ball well, but that's about it. So defensively, I think they're going to struggle against that Iowa State team, even at home, even Baylor playing at home. I think Iowa State's going to be able to score tonight, stay within the 2, or probably win the game. So I'm going to back the Cyclones here. I think that's where the value is. That's one of my NCAA picks today, coming out of the Big 12. And I wish you guys luck on your plays today.